Lately, I've noticed a trend on YouTube that seems to be extremely popular and garnishes thousands upon thousands of views. I'm not talking about clickbait headlines. I'm not talking about funny squirrel videos. I'm not talking about thirst trapping. The trend I'm talking about is being a critic. Whether it's reaction videos or commentaries on political events, there seem to be a lot of people commenting on the lives of other people. These critical types of videos exist on just about any subject you can think of. Lately, I've been having a bunch of videos on whether celebrities who played superheroes use steroids or not to bulk up for the part they're playing pop up in my feed. Even in the world of Christian YouTube, there's a ton of people trying to capitalize on the demand for these critical style of videos. Whether it's commenting on events in the secular world and how they relate to Christianity, or discussing things that are happening within the church, such as downfall of celebrity pastors. Perhaps it's just what the YouTube algorithm is feeding me, but it seems like these types of videos are everywhere. And I believe it's at the detriment to society. Though many of the people producing this type of content may have good intentions, such as trying to point out errors so that other people don't fall into them, the concept of constantly critiquing everyone is a problem in itself. I just recently finished reading the book of Proverbs in the Bible, and a theme that stood out to me was that the wise are very careful about what they say, and they stay far away from gossip and slander. Sure, it also says that good friends will rebuke each other and out of love in order to help each other. But I think that's fundamentally different from what I'm seeing on YouTube a lot recently, which is a lot closer to gossip or slander. One of the 10 commandments is you shall not bear false witness. So this is a big deal, and it's not something to take lightly. Again, I don't think people are doing this intentionally, but oftentimes these reaction videos and commentaries rely on speculating about another person's life without knowing their intentions, knowing their motivations, or the circumstances that led to those actions. And hearing criticism directed towards others can cause us to look on them unfavorably. I know that when I've heard criticism directed towards a person in the past, it oftentimes causes me to look at them with a certain bias in the future. It's like my subconscious somehow remembers that negative thing I heard about them and causes me to view all of their future actions through that same lens. I tend to look at them with skepticism rather than trust. Even if someone has done something genuinely wrong, we should be extremely careful about how we speak about that. Unless we have a personal connection to the person and can perhaps actually help them, it might be better to leave their judgment up to God. Having a sea of critics judging everything that happens in the world can't be good for us. Do we really want to live in a world where everyone is suspicious of each other, where every action is looked at under the microscope of YouTubers? Sure, someone may get tons of views and likes from churning out reaction video after reaction video, but will the world actually be any better for it? Or is that person just justifying making that type of content because the YouTube algorithm rewards it? Right now, Americans are more divided than ever. This tsunami of critics popping up all over the place might just be a symptom of the deeper issues we are facing in this country. Things are difficult right now. And we all want someone to blame for it. We all want to imagine that there's something out there that's the source of all of our problems. We all want to point the finger. But maybe it's time we stop blaming others and start taking a look at ourselves. Perhaps it would be wiser for us to hold back our criticism and start engaging in activities that will actually benefit the world. If you don't like a movie, go and make a better one. If you don't like what a politician is doing, go and fight for a worthy cause. But whatever you do, don't sit on the sidelines jeering. Get out there and fight for what's honorable and true. I want to end this video with one of my favorite quotes of all time. It's "The Man in the Arena" by Theodore Roosevelt. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there's no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least he fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.